Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Jimmy,
This is Dylan.
and let me tell you right now, if you've got a trailer outside your house, lock that thing down, put it, attach it to a post or a fence, or put it in a building or under an awning or something, because I'm gonna tell you right now, and if they see this, they know exactly who they are. He had a trailer, brand new trailer. He'd only had it for about 4 months. And he had it locked up with a lock that's supposed to be uncuttable by bolt cutters. And somebody pulled up in his property and stole that thing, like, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, last week. And I'm going to let him tell you about it a little bit.
I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you're in Dixon County area and you got a trailer somewhere, lock that thing up, because
And hide it behind your house, because they rolled up in the middle of the day and took it.
just that's a bad thing to do. Whoever you are, you're a bad person. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're a bad human being. You don't steal from other people. You don't do it. On lighter hands, I'm gonna tell you what. Me and this guy have known each other for 15 years now.
Yeah. This 65-year-old man's known me since I was 18.
I ain't 65. Don't let the white and the beard fool you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what, we've done quite a bit of things over the years, had a lot of really good ideas, a lot of really, really stupid ideas.
The favorite one was the fireworks. We'll tell that on another video, though.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that almost got us. Yeah, we'll save that one for another video.
Yeah, but it wasn't the fireworks that got us. It was the wife and the grandmother.
Yeah, almost the house, but we were close. We were far enough away.
It didn't go anywhere near the house.
It was about 30 or 40 feet away from the house. It was perfectly fine and perfectly safe.
Ish.
But without using any names, we used to work at this place, and
K. Rogers Playhouse.
And there were some folks that worked with us that they like to insert themselves into conversations amongst friends. So a friend of ours was having a farewell because he got a better job, and it was our farewell to him. And another friend did the opposite and bought him a lighter. It was customized and whatever. But so this fella starts off by, this place is already closed, parking lot's empty, we're just having a good send-off for him. And he decides, are you serious? Is he really walking over here? And this joker right here goes, he is. No way. He is. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this.
So, I'm not going to name any names of who he was, but he proceeded to walk up to the group of people that tormented him on a daily basis because he was a workplace snitch. And then proceeded to act as if we were all friends. And somebody, I don't know who, chased him behind a car and hit him in the nuts so hard it echoed across the parking lot.
Again, not saying who did what, but it echoed through that parking lot. It was not me, quit lying. But it echoed so loud, we thought that the person in question was hit in the face. And he come over whining and pining, and then started.
He crawled. I don't know who could ever do something like that to an office snitch.
Through the bushes. I'm going to get out and let him talk for a minute.
Alrighty. He was crawling through bushes. He was playing. He was hollering. He was whining. He was crying. And then his girlfriend's dad came to pick him up. Now, my first thought was, he's going to get out and try to help the victim. Didn't work. Didn't happen. What he did is he turned around and walked up and said, you know what? Let me get back in the car and circle the building a few times. Whenever y'all are done, y'all just give me a holler. I have never seen a grown man beg so quickly to his girlfriend's dad like that. I've never seen anybody beg so hard and so pathetically that for just a second, everybody felt bad. Just a second. And only briefly.
He's lying. Ain't nobody feel bad.
I would like to think that we all grew as people in that moment and decided that we just didn't want to be mean to office snitches no more. I like to think that all those times, 5 times a week, going to the manager's office and dealing with HR because of that snitch was a growing experience, and it made me a better person.
Look, when you got somebody that goes and you purchase a drink, hey, they're on company time buying themselves a soda. That's what you do whenever you're thirsty. When the management tells you you can do this, and it was all small stuff that would never amount to anything.
He got permission to do that. I just did it. I was like, what are you going to... there ain't nobody in here strong enough to stop me from doing it.
I didn't have to get permission.
Well,
I
that's
was
because
told it'd be nice if I got permission before I did it, but I did it anyway.
whenever you're so old that they found you under a rock when they were putting the foundation down, you kind of don't need permission. Although it is fucked up they made you work for 35 years.
It was 19 years, but still.
Eh.
But, I mean, we had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs there. And we had a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of laughs. But this snitch liked to get handsy with 1 or 2 people's wives.
In his defense, some people's wives to some people look great. All right. But whenever he was getting it home was a 400-pound walrus that was beating him every night, and then telling him that it was his choice to get beaten.
And we didn't find this part out till like about a week or so after the fact.
After he quit.
After he quit, and he was smart enough to leave this particular person. But I will tell you, in the place roundabout where we live, there are a lot of strange things that happen. And it's even funnier when you, well, not funny, but it is even funnier whenever you're having, you're hanging out, drinking some beers, sitting around a fire or grilling out, and you have something that we call a protocol moment. And those protocol moments are to be heeded with the utmost urgency.
So the problem with a protocol moment these last couple of years is that whenever I say protocol moment, he goes, "What happened? Protocol, what happened?" And I say, "I'll tell you later when I'm not in the vicinity of the protocol. Well, I want to know. You're on the phone, jackass. You're safe."
Now, some of those protocols, he's like, "There's a protocol moment. I will talk to you about it later. I got to get away from where I'm at right now. Okay, call me in 20 minutes. Okay, deal." He'll call me and tell me, and it's usually a protocol moment that's pretty messed up.
There was that one time that I walked in the living room. I walked in, sat down on the couch, and I heard somebody talk. I heard the sink running in the other bathroom in the house. I go to the door, and I can hear the sink. I open up the door, all noise of the sink ends. I go over there, and the what sounded like full blast is a completely empty sink, and the sink's dry. And it was so like, and bear in mind, I was hearing this between 3 walls, 2 door, and 2 bedroom doors when I was hearing this. So it wasn't no toilet. So the first thing I did is I called him, told him, I said, protocol. And he goes, all right, call me in 20 minutes. Well, I was laying there on the couch, and then I went to sleep. And he called me like 3 hours later and said, I thought you were going to call me in 20 minutes. And I said, that was like 2.5 hours ago. And he goes, yeah.
I fell asleep. He fell asleep. So.
Yeah, the only one that didn't fall asleep that night was his wife. I think she was the one turning my water on and off from like 3 counties over. It sounds like something she'd do.
Somehow, some way.
My water bill is $25 a month. Theirs is like $200 a month. So I figured that was just her way of getting revenge with some of that voodoo she's got.
The voodoo that you do. Oh man.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead and stop.